9:30 a.m. time for Prime Flash on My Media Prime Television. With me, Audrey, Zatsa. Thanks for watching, faithful viewers. We begin with sport this morning as Coton Sport de Garoua FC wins the 2022 Cameroon Championship. Sport de la Leke on penalties, 1-0. Coton Sport de Garoua is crowned champion of Cameroon for the 17th time in its history. The match, which took place yesterday at the Rumde Adja Stadium in Garoua, saw the presence of many football lovers. The 2023 AFCON or Total Energy Africa Cup of Nations Côte d'Ivoire will now be played between January and February 2024. African football's governing body, through President Dr. Patrice Motsepe, made the announcement on Sunday, July 3, 2022. Speaking to the media, Dr. Patrice Motsepe cited in Cote d'Ivoire as a reason for the postponement of the grand football event, which was initially scheduled for June 23 to July 23, 2023. It should be noted that June to July is the height of the rainy season in Cote d'Ivoire. Thus, serious floods have hit the West African country recently, causing Africa's football governing body to postpone the showpiece. And to add more equity to football, FIFA has announced the launching of a semi-automated technology at World Cup to be hosted by Qatar. This in a bid to aid referees make more accurate decisions. Mwanze Njokyogo has details.
International body governing football FIFA put out on July 1st that semi-automated technology will be used at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. The new system uses a limb tracking camera system to track players' movement and a sensor in the ball. This innovation is to enable referees make faster and more precise decisions at the world's biggest football tournament. According to the president of the World Football Governing Body, Gianni Infantino, the new technology will provide the very best for the teams, players and fans who will be heading to Qatar in November, and that semi-automated offside technology is the culmination of 3 years of research and is an evolution of video assistant referee systems that has been implemented across the world. During the online press conference, FIFA's Director of Football Technology and Innovation, Johannes Horst Müller, put out that the new technology has been successfully tried at numerous test events, including the FIFA Arab Cup 2021 and the FIFA Club World Cup 2021. According to the chairman of the FIFA Referees Committee, Pierre-Louis Collina, VAR has already had a very positive impact on football as the number of major mistakes has reduced, but he equally noted that the SOAT is still limited and that the referees and assistant referees are still responsible for the decisions on the field of play. Hopefully, this new innovation will facilitate and make the football competition in the months ahead enjoyable.
Still in sport, the indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon have played their first match in the 2022 Women's Africa Cup of Nations against Zambia. The match, which took place yesterday, July 2 in Morocco, ended up in a 0-goal as the Lionesses were denied a late goal from Chut Ajara. The Group B teams leave the tie with a point each in their group after the entertaining encounter. Onto something else in the northwest region, travelers were left stranded at a place called Balabou along the Bamenda-Babajou Road after a 70-seater bus and a truck got stuck on the limping road. According to eyewitness, one was trying to overtake another early July 2. The Bamenda-Babajou Road has been a nightmare to many for years. July, August and September are usually challenging months to travel along the road, coupled with the rains during this season. A girl in her 20s has cheated death after being knocked down by a vehicle in Kribi. Sources say the reckless parking of heavy-duty trucks around the streets in Kribi is is the cause of the ill fate. Details with Dolingonde.
This visibly weakened young lady was knocked down by a car at the crossroads of the Kribi Post Office early today around the hour of 11:30 a.m. According to sources who witnessed the scene, the accident was caused by the reckless parking of heavy-duty trucks along the streets. But what's most annoying, this man says, is the irresponsibility of the perpetrator.
I know the year why someone feel jump woman so he run, but that is no fun. Government must take care for that people.
However, this incivility of the truck drivers is primordially pampered by the laxity from the Truck Drivers Association, as well as the elements of the Kribi Urban Council, who are yet to create a parking lot for the drivers. The people say this morning's incident, which almost claimed the life of this girl, is a real challenge to the Ministry of Transport in terms of its voice. Nonetheless, this lady was able to be saved as she was immediately rushed to the Kribi District Hospital, where she is currently receiving medical attention.
In the southwest, some 5 farmer cooperatives have been awarded prizes for good conduct and practicing ethical norms. They were recognized during the celebration of the International Cooperative Day in Boya. Emmanuel Assi.
Celebrated every year on the first Saturday of July, farmers of the Southwest region come together to share their experiences and exhibit their products on the International Cooperative Day. This year's edition was celebrated under the theme, Cooperative, Build a Better World. After several months of survey by a team from the Regional Delegation of Agriculture, 5 cooperatives from Meme, Manu, Kupe Maniguba, Fako were awarded prizes for good conduct and growth. The governor of the Southwest region, represented by the Secretary General Juvett noted that cooperatives build a better world by creating jobs for many while fighting poverty. He also mentioned that the office of the governor of the Southwest region, who considers cooperatives as business enterprises, will continue to support them in their endeavors. The regional delegate of agriculture, Tapi Jackson, called on all farmers in the Southwest region to belong to at least one cooperative.
It is indispensable, the most working in cooperative. In America, in Europe, the rich farmers are those who are working in cooperatives. Alone, you cannot address the numerous problems facing the agricultural sector, especially the problem of marketing.
The farmers went home satisfied, as they say the gifts will help them.
I've been very happy because my first time this come for here, I never ever come for here someday. Yes, because a young cooperative, but we grow on a day and night because I put power for the women, the way they be with the group. I'll be very happy with the fertilizer and give and other thing them. If I remember that I watch, I will be very, very happy because I never see this kind of thing.
It makes meaning to recall here that the International Cooperative Day was first celebrated in Scotland in 1923, and the Autonomous Association of United Farmers is aimed at realizing the economic, cultural and social needs of the organization's members and the surrounding community.
And out of the country, leaders of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, yesterday, Sunday, July 3, lifted economic and financial sanctions imposed on Mali. This after its military rule proposed a 24-month transition to democracy and published a new electoral law. Following this decision, which was announced during the West African leaders meeting in Accra, Ghana, borders with Mali will reopen and regional diplomats will return to Bamako. According to ECOWAS Commission President Kassi Brou, the heads of states is maintaining individual sanctions and the suspension of Mali from ECOWAS until the return of or to constitutional rule. That was it for today's edition of Prime Flash, produced by Junior Pelama, with the technical assistance of Chinda Romeo and our broadcasters. Thanks for watching, faithful viewers. Stay glued for more programs on the African Eye. Bye.